Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. Today we are going to be covering Manchester United, the cheeky cherries, Bournemouth. How we doing, folks? Truthfordians, Diego, I see you, mate. How you doing? Calum, Usyk, clear winner. You're chatting absolute dross, Calum. Get in, boys. We're going 2 points from Shizzy and 6 from 4th place today. I mean, that's crazy in itself to see how close it is in the Premier League right now. I mean, as Diego says, we are 13th, but with a win today, we can hop all the way up to all the way up to 8th. So we can move up 5 places with a win today. And then we would be but only 2 points from Man City. When's the last time Man United had more points for Man City in the league? It feels like it's been a while, but hopefully today we're going to get ever closer to that positioning. So, let's go through the lineup. Today we've got Onana in goal, Martinez, Maguire and Mazraoui at the back. We have Malacia and Dalot as the wing-backs. ManUtd and Ugarte in the midfield. And up top, Fernandez, Ahmad, and, believe it or not, Joshua Zirkzee. So, what are we thinking? Hi, it's me, Damo. The Fudge Bomb. How you doing, Damo? This 11 ruined my prediction on the United app, though. Yeah, surprise entries into the team. We've got Mazraoui coming in. I believe Yoro's on the bench. I think Yoro's probably going to be given minutes sparingly because he was coming back from an injury. So I doubt Amarim's just going to play him consistently now. Delict obviously has an illness. No Marcus Rashford involved in the squad yet again because he is acting, or well, doing that interview itself. He's been acting like an absolute pagan. Then, yeah. Who else? Mainu returning back to the side. Played very well in that City game. Yep, Mainu in the team. Then Dalot, right wing back. Malacia is going to play left wing back, so hopefully he doesn't get burnt for pace like he has been. And let's have a look here. Zirkzee up front. Zirkzee coming into the side, having scored a goal against Spurs. And he also had a good header where he could have scored as well. But it was good goalkeeping from Forster. So not too disappointed with Zirkzee starting over Højlund. And Ahmad. I mean, having Ahmad in the side pretty much increases our chances of winning by about probably 40%. So good to see Ahmad returning to the side as well. That's what you're saying, lads. I changed my name to Dada Boom. I got bored, so I changed my name to this. My name was Damien. So, admin, you actually think Fury won? I do, to be honest, mate. I do think Fury won. I think I need to rewatch the fight again, but like, we're looking at these rounds and people are saying, oh yeah, but look at the punch stats. If there's like one punch in it, but then one fighter's dominating the ground, like ring generalship, all of this sort of stuff, and on top of that, they're landing the heavier shots, like all power punches aren't equal. If one like makes a fighter retreat, then obviously it's more damaging. Then, yeah, I think Fury won. I think he got the best of that fight. 100%. Lots of Twitter tacticos saying it's curtains for Rashi being left out again. Yeah, of course. Rashford's gone, mate. Rashford's absolutely gone, Diego. I mean, as soon as Rashford's brother, Dwayne, posted, oh yeah, we've always just, like you've always said, you just want the best for the club. As soon as that Instagram post was made, everything else was just already laid out. Like, it was always going to happen. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. And also keep the lights on at Old Truthford Inc. How did Nick get mod? Nick has been one of the most loyal of followers in the Old Truthfordian, in the town of Old Truthford, I should say. Multiple things. Also, he's the only one with a yellow card and a red card to start booking people. Fury robbed. Hashtag Fury robbed. Amen, Diego. Diego smoking some stuff, says Caleb. Myself, I'm joking. I hadn't watched the fight, but admin is never wrong. I mean, don't take it from me. Take it from everyone else listening. I'm not saying that. I watched the fight, but I went to sleep. I was a bit of sleepyhead. Sleepyhead Damo. United. Come on, Suan. How you doing, man? Every second Fury looked to control Usyk, got it back in 30 seconds, in my opinion. I disagree. I mean, think about how the first fight went with Usyk walking down Fury the entire fight. Like, for the first half of the fight, Usyk was on the back foot. Fury landed much more effective punches, much more effective. And then to say that he didn't win, for two judges to say that he didn't win a single round from the 6th round onwards is ridiculous, mate. Come on, Caleb. It's ridiculous. He won at least 2 rounds from the back half of the fight, and I think he won at least 5 of the first few rounds. So, like, nah, I don't buy it. Like, some of the judges had Usyk winning the first round, and that was clearly Fury's. Like, come on. 3-0 inbound. Everyone get your score predictions in the chat. Let's see what people are thinking. I mean, Bournemouth have played well this season, you know. They're not a walkover. Can I have mod? You cannot, Damien, I'm afraid. Mods are given out very rarely on the channel. You know about? I think you're also the first person I've seen say Fury won beside Fury team. Oscar De La Hoya was watching ringside and he thought Fury won. Who else? I think Eddie Hearn had it a draw. I thought it was a draw at a minimum. Like, I think it was either a draw or Fury won. I think, I think it was, I think it was bad. I think it should have been a draw minimum. He only won 1 round after 6 rounds. I disagree with that as well. It's short, minimum 2 rounds after 6. I don't know if it was 7, 8, or 9, but he won one of those. And he won 7, I think it was. Something like that. What's your prediction, guys? I'm going for a 4-0 win. I'll be back when the game is on. Sound, Damien? I'm feeling a tricky 2-1 today. I think Malacia is going to be very immobile. Delo is going to be Delo. I think ManUtd's going to have a good game today. I can see ManUtd linking up well with Fernandez, and then maybe them two working something up for Xerxes. He dominated, I think, round 9, and that was about it. But so many of these rounds were close. Like, if you look at the punch stats, they were so close that, like, you have to factor in who's controlling the ring. And I believe Fury controlled the ring for the majority of that fight. I don't think he was on the back foot, like, running away from Usyk. Only in the last, like, 3 rounds where I thought, like, okay, like, Fury's absolutely gassed. Like, there's no way he can get these rounds. But I thought he'd done enough up until that point to win the fight. Usyk was in the middle 90% of the fight. Watch it back again, Caleb. Watch it back again. Usyk was not in the middle 90% of the fight. Nowhere. And if he was getting hit by Fury. Like, Caleb, you know how, like, the first fight was really close, but the knockdown happened, and obviously, like, Usyk was the clear winner. No knockdown in this fight. Do you think Usyk performed better in this fight than the last fight? Because he didn't. He absolutely didn't. How you doing, Ethan, man? Okay, but for Man United, I think this is going to be an easy 2-1. Actually, I don't think it's going to be easy. I think it's going to be... I wouldn't be surprised if we score first, we're in cruise control, Bournemouth get a goal out of nowhere, and then yeah, we move on to 2-1. Fury got robbed, by the way. I can't see it any other way. I don't know about you guys. I can't see it any other way. I think Fury got robbed. 100%. I think it was just like, yeah, I don't see... Like, when I think about standout moments, I think there were 2 rounds where... I think some rounds as well, people gave it to Usyk, where, like, Fury dominated maybe 2 minutes of the round. And when I say dominated, I mean, like, it was landing more jabs and just looked busier. And then Usyk would land, like, I think it was 2 rounds where he landed 2 good punches at the end of a round. And then people were saying that would go to Usyk. And I'm like, there's literally like 1 punch or 2 punches win you an entire round. Like, what is this? It's crazy. Fury wasn't as dangerous in the first fight. He fought better, but didn't see any moment Usyk was in trouble. Really? You didn't see any moment Usyk was in trouble? Come on. Usyk was on his bike for the first half of the fight. He was staying away from him. Well, actually, that's wrong. He wasn't staying away from him, but he was coming in, but then he'd get hit with a body shot, and then he'd just bounce back again. He'd just move away. I don't know. I think it was very harsh on I think it was very harsh on Fury. Lad, you're smoking stuff. Watch that fight back again, man. I don't know what round it was, if it was 4, 5, or 6, but when Usyk landed 2 good punches at the end of a round, people were saying it was his round. I don't agree. I don't agree. Usyk was smiling every time Fury even got a little chance. That's just mind games. That doesn't mean anything. You're supposed to be smiling at your opponent, otherwise they're going to be dangerous. Fury didn't win at all. You agree with Fury promoter saying it was 8-4 to Fury? I think it was more like 7-5 to Fury. I think he only won it by 2 rounds, but I do believe that he definitely won the fight. I thought it could have been 7-5 or it could have been 6-6, depending on how close it was, but I didn't see it any way being Usyk winning by 4 rounds. 4 whole rounds. Come on. Crazy. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. And the lights on at Old Truthford Incorporated. Hi, how's it going, Tess? How you doing? I thought it was 7-5 Usyk easy. This is the thing, it's 2 rounds whether... Because that means that you think it was 7-5 Usyk, I think it was 7-5 Fury. It comes down to 2 rounds where we're seeing something different. But that's how it should have been at the end. Like, the fact that it was 116, 112 just made it look like so dodgy, man. It made it look even worse. If it was like 7-5 Usyk, then I'd rewatch the fight. But since it was like 4 rounds, like, you gotta think something's going on there. Doing good, Tez. Good to hear. What's your score prediction, Tez? We are 8 minutes away from kickoff now. All of the pieces are moving into place. I'm going for a 2-1. I think that 8-0. Tess coming in with a positivity. I hope that's 8-0 to United. Let's see how confident everyone is feeling. Just going to do a cheeky little poll. 2-0 Ahmad Brace. Well, we know Ahmad's going to we're going to get at least one goal because Ahmad's going to score or assist, so. So one of your vids up to 12k views. Well done, admin. Yeah, I know, insane, man. I didn't, I'm not going to lie, I didn't expect that one to blow up out of all of them, but yeah, no. It's lovely stuff. I have no idea how any of this works. I'll just talk about football and see what happens. Eshaw, but thank you, Caleb. Eshaw, like how promoters and fighters said bringing fights to Saudi would help with fair or better judging, but we've seen close fights go to the wrong way more often than Saudi fights, in my opinion. That is true. That is true. I think, yeah, I just don't think you can ever stop it. I don't think you can stop corruption in boxing, but it just makes the sport unenjoyable. Like, I mean, how... Like, even they said, oh yeah, there's going to be an AI judge. And then the AI judge gave like 8 rounds to Usyk or something. What was the final score? I can't remember. I think it was like 118 to 110 or... It was crazy. 2-0 United, says Diego. Okay, so we've got 2-0, 2-0, 8-0, 4-0, 3-0. A lot of people going for clean sheets in this match. Me, I think ManUtd is going to score. I think ManUtd's either going to get an assist or score, Tez. So we're on kind of the same wavelength there. Hello, boys. 112 to 116. Do you think that's a fair score, Nick? The Dutch Destroyer, 3-1 United. It was 118 to 112, so gave 10 rounds to Usyk the AI, which is insane. It just, I feel like it's not, but this is the problem with AI, like, they can't measure what damage the shots are doing to the fighters. Like Caleb, did you not think Usyk looked leggy, like, in the middle of the fight because of the amount of body shots that Fury was landing? Because he just looked slower. United 3-0. Noah was way closer. Agreed, Nick. Agreed. I don't know. I think it was poor. This is why people don't like boxing mode. But then maybe they do these controversies on purpose, so people actually what is it? People actually talk about the sport, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's a reason why they do it, but nah, I think it takes the enjoyment out of the sport when they do rubbish like this, because it just makes you not want to watch again, like these big fights, because even though you could watch a really entertaining fight, to see someone not get the fair like outcome, then it's just frustrating. And I'm not saying the fair outcome would have been like Fury to win. Like, I can see how people would go with other options, like Usyk, but I can't see how they can give it a unanimous decision. That was such a close fight. He did look a bit slower, but I think that was because Fury's stamina was better this fight. It was. I mean, I think Fury knew, like, he looked at the first fight and he saw that he started slowly and he started quickly this fight. And that's why I think that he won the majority of the first few rounds. Like, I mean, I don't think Usyk won the majority of the first few rounds at all. I really thought Usyk was going down 6th or 7th round. It did look like that, didn't it? But Usyk's just, he's literally the best conditioned boxer I think we've ever seen. So it's ridiculous. Feel like the division is getting tired of Fury, so they are just securing their new shiny thing. I think that's the case as well, Eshaw. I think they knew probably that, I don't know, if Usyk lost, then he's probably leaving heavyweight, whereas if he won, he'd probably stay up there. And I think they know that even if you're... I don't know. The AJ v Fury fight, obviously people still want to see it, but it's lost so much credibility now because they've both just been... We know that they're not the best heavyweights in the world now. We know that they're They've both lost twice on paper to Usyk, so it's really not ideal. 50-50 match. Fury had the first rounds. Usyk definitely last 3 rounds. Yep. In between, you can give either. I think he won first 4 out of 6, but the gap between them is too big in this score. Funniest part was Dubois. I feel so bad for man. He tried so hard to be better in media and stuff, and he just doesn't. Maybe Fury can go beat the shiz out of Jake Paul. I mean, we'd hope so, Ethan. But we know Jake Paul's never taking that fight. I think, yeah, on Dubois, Caleb, that was just the most poorly timed, like, entrance of asking for a rematch I think I've ever seen. Like, you've just seen 2 heavyweights, 2 legends, two of the best heavyweights of our era going at it, and you can't wait until they've both had a chance to speak. Like, oh, it was so... Dubois just does not get it. He just does not get the timing of it. Well, the division knows that if Fury won, he would probably retire. He's been talking about retiring for some time. Nah, Fury still would have fought AJ even if he won. I really hope we win because I feel sad about our loss against Tottenham. Don't worry, Tess, we will win today. And Diego highlighted earlier, if we win today, we're 2 points off Man City, and we are, how many points? 6 points off top 4. So realistically, a win today could literally change our season. And we can actually enjoy our Christmas if they do win today. So come on. Okay, we are a minute away from kickoff. Let me get this timer sorted. Okay, just about to kick off here with Bournemouth starting the game. And here we go. Let's go United. Come on. What do we think about Rashi not on bench? I think Rashford knew he's such an idiot. I don't know if he, like, who advises him, but he was saying stuff in that interview like, oh yeah, when I do leave, it's going to be on my terms and I'm going to, and people are going to hear it from me, a message from me and all of this sort of stuff. But then he didn't realize in the same interview, he was saying that he was ready for a new challenge. Like, bro, you've just said that you're leaving the club. Why would we play you? Like, we have no loyalty to you. I get you're like an academy graduate, but if anyone comes out and says, oh yeah, I'm ready for a new challenge instead of playing for ManUtd, then why would the club play you? He really didn't think it through, because now he's not going to play until, well, he's sold until he goes into his new club. So good luck to him. And if he won Defo a Trilogy 2, where are we saying Usyk now is in all-time greats though with this win? It's a hard one, man. Onana coming out, good. It's a hard one to say where he is. Because the fight was so close. I think that's one of the... I think this is one of the reasons why Usyk's not going to get as much credit as well when we look back on his career, is that he hasn't finished anyone at heavyweight. Like, as a boxer, obviously we should look at it as, okay, just boxing ability, but people remember knockouts. People remember, like, Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, like, all of these people because of some of their biggest results when, like, by knockout. Whereas Usyk, we haven't seen that. So he's up there as one of the most skillful boxers, but then at the same time, I don't think people will look back on him, on his career, and say he was as good as all the others. Very choppy first couple minutes here. Bournemouth looking to count good. Good work from Martinez. Martinez to Ahmad. Ahmad, loose pass, man. We're looking a bit sloppy here in the first 2 minutes. Nick Amarim is sending a message. Yep. Have we ever seen a player leave United on their own terms in recent times? Not in recent times, but Cristiano Ronaldo is probably the only player who left on his own terms. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, I'll be back at half time. Godspeed, Caleb. It feels weird when Rash leaves. I don't know why. Because Rashford is the player that symbolises like the post Sir Alex Ferguson era. So like when he leaves, it really is just the end of that hope of those players coming through and actually winning a Premier League title. Like I'm pretty sure we all wanted to see Marcus Rashford win a Premier League title, but we're probably not going to see that now. Manu on the ball. Okay, Malacia. Malacia just going in circles and then kicking the ball out of play. I don't know what he's doing there. Okay, Bournemouth are passing it around the back now. How's our press? Okay, Xerxes pressing. Bournemouth are a decent side. Okay, Delo just comes inside and then gives the ball away straight away. Okay, Bournemouth on the ball. Cross. Ahmad, good pressing. That's going to be added onto the compilation of him taking balls off of players. Malacia, poor touch. Malacia's been out of it today. He's been really, really sloppy. Okay, Bruno Fernandes coming forward to Xerxes. Down the left wing. Xerxes to Malacia. Malacia to Xerxes. Ooh, Xerxes doing some skills. Oh, that was to Manu, I believe. Okay, Manu in the box. Ahmad. Oh. Ahmad shot, but saved by the keeper. Couldn't get enough power or height on it. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy and the lights on at Old Truthford Inc. Okay, Bournemouth passing it around the back. Bournemouth, ball forward. Okay, Delo covers the ground well. Okay, Maguire, forward to... It was into space, but I don't think Ahmad was happy with the ball. Nick, when you said, ooh, I thought we scored. Okay, Bournemouth. Passing it around the back again. Bournemouth are playing well here. Oh, Malacia. They know to target Malacia, man. They're literally just passing the ball in front of him and then just sprinting past him. Okay, Ahmad. Ahmad trying to take two players on. Oh, he's hacked down. Foul, surely? Against Clivert. Mainu, who was that ball to? Okay. Malacia. To Mainu. Oh, what is going on? They give the ball away so easily. Shot, but Onana saves straight at him. Foul against Harry Maguire there. Ref saying that he gave a foul away, but Maguire protesting. Maguire does not believe he gave a foul away there. Let's have a look. Looks like the Spurs. Spurs? Looks like the Bournemouth player just jumped into the air. Why does it feel like we're playing Spurs again? This kit is very Spursy. Okay, Bournemouth set piece here. Oh, we can't concede from another set piece, surely. Crossing. Shot blocked by Martinez. Okay, come on, boys. Come on, boys, keep it up. Okay, would have been onside. I think that was good defending from Diogo Dalot on the back post. Okay, Onana from the goal kick. Straight up to Xerxes. Xerxes, good hold up play. Malacia, back to Martinez. I feel like Malacia is literally just a body on the pitch at this point. Oh, Ugarte, good. Ugarte fouled. Come on. Come on, ref. Martinez, just about gets away from it. Okay, Martinez coming forward to Mainu. Oh, Mainu tried to do a little jiggery pokery there to get through two men. Mainu looking very switched on. Okay, throw in to Fernandez. To Xerxes. To Ahmad. To Ugarte. To Mazraoui. Okay, a lot of space here. Mazraoui to Dalot. Delo is so bad at taking people on, man. Cross in from Mazraoui, poor cross. Weird looking really sloppy today, guys. And girls. Semenyo causing Martinez a bit of bother. Okay. Bruno Fernandes. To take for free kick. Looks very windy today as well at Old Trafford. We'll be using that as an excuse should we lose. Cross in to no one. Mazraoui back to Onana. Okay, I think this is Malacia up the back. Onana on the ball. Over to Mazraoui. Back to Onana. Bloody hell, this is a choppy game, guys. This ball's just bouncing all over the place, man. It's like net volleyball. Okay, Bournemouth now have it at the back again. What are the stats saying for this game? Bournemouth have had more possession than us. That is an interesting stat, given that we know Amorim wants to dominate possession. Okay, Bournemouth on the right wing. They're definitely targeting Malacia. Okay, throw in for United. I don't like how we're not looking particularly dangerous. We don't look like we've got an idea when we're going forward, and it doesn't look like we can maintain possession either, which I don't like at all. Okay, United on the ball. Malacia ball forward to Fernandes. Very choppy indeed. Okay, I think we've got a throw in here, maybe. Battling it in the middle of the park. Just bear with, folks. Okay, counter attack. Let's go. Ahmad. Bit of a heavy ball. Yeah, Ahmad's not getting to that. United pass it around the back. Onana on the ball. Onana forward. To no one. I do not like how the run of play is going right now. Oh, long shot. I think that's from Fernandez, but saved straight at the keeper. Bournemouth at the back. Okay, ball headed on to Onana, then to Martinez. Maguire back to Onana. Maguire coming out of defence but caught. He's sprinting back. Cross. Way over the head of everyone there. Bournemouth definitely looking like the better attacking side as of now. Surprisingly, we have more XG than Bournemouth right now, but it does look as though they're dominating possession and they're getting into our final third a lot more than we're getting into theirs. What's Amarim thinking of this game right now? Ahmad, ball over top to Fernandez. Keeper's quickly out to get it. Wolves are 1-0 up against Leicester. Ruud van Nistelrooy's men 1-0 down. Ball over top for Bournemouth. Maguire collects. Mazraoui quickly pressed on, but Onana saves. Oh, come on, lads. We need this win today. No clear style of play right now in this game for us, and we're 20 minutes in. That's not really ideal, is it? Oh, Fernandez on the left-hand side. Fernandez whips a cross into Xerxes, but two Bournemouth defenders are there to block him off. Okay, Ahmad to Menu. Ahmad back to Ugarte. Martinez to Maguire. We're just not being proactive enough. I mean, Bournemouth are beating us to all of these balls. Don't like this one bit. Okay. Free kick to Bournemouth. Ball over top, but Mazraoui will cover that. 22 minutes in. No, two shots for United. No big chances created for either side. Okay, Onana, long ball. ManUtd. Back to Malacia. Malacia really hasn't contributed much going forward. ManUtd. Oh, ManUtd bringing us forward. Xerxes just fell on the ground there. I don't know what happened. Foul against Maguire again there for some reason. Let's watch the replay. Probably was a foul, mate. Happy 101 back of the net. Thank you, Tez. Stream 101. It's crazy that I've done 101 streams. Insane. It's gone by very quick. I think in about 5 days' time, it'll be like 4 years since I started the Old Truthford Instagram, and it's only been, I think, a year and 3 months, year and 4 months since I started the YouTube channel. Okay, Martinez at the back to Ugarte. Ugarte to Ahmad, to ManUtd. Come on, ManUtd. Okay, Bournemouth keeper. Forward. ManUtd collects. Come on. Okay, Ahmad. Surrounded by players. Got Bruno Fernandes on the right-hand side. Finds ManUtd in the middle. ManUtd finds Fernandes. Okay, Delo gets involved. Delo takes a little while. Delo's indecisiveness. Okay. Ugarte switches the play. Good. Martinez fighting to keep that ball in. Bloody hell. Okay, Ugarte. Back to Martinez. Harry Maguire on the ball. Harry Maguire coming forward. Come on, boys. 20 minutes to get a goal. Ugarte, we're beginning to dominate possession here. It's when we go further forward, though, that we don't really have an idea of what we're doing. Okay, ManUtd. Over to Fernandes, to Malacia. Wins a corner. Okay. Can we actually score from more set pieces? That's what I want to see. Give us a cheeky goal. Go on. Go on, then. Fernandes is taking the corner, though. Notorious for hitting the first man. Can Fernandes find the target? Which is surely going to be Harry Maguire. Go on, find his head. Nope. Now Bournemouth keeper has it at the back again. Our press really isn't working today. Bournemouth completely playing for it. Windy, rainy circumstances as well. These players don't usually do well in those conditions. Just goes to show the lack of mentality, really. Hopefully they can prove us wrong. Come on, United. Okay, ball over the top. Foul given against Malacia. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Yeah, a bit of a dodgy tackle from Malacia there. Malacia well out of this game. He's not up to speed. I mean, surely we need to look to get rid of him. In Jan, if not the summer. Okay. Another set piece for Bournemouth. Gonna whip the ball in here. Ball whipped in. Header, and it's a goal. We've conceded from another set piece, guys. It's 1-0 to Bournemouth. Oh my god. We are absolutely tragic when it comes to set pieces. How many goals have we conceded from like set pieces in comparison to open play? Who are we blaming for this one? Let's have another look at this. This is actually tragic, man. Okay. Whipped in. Xerxes man. Xerxes man. Whoa. Looks like we've got some work to do again, boys and girls. How do we continue to concede from these set pieces? I do not play FC25 with my little free time. I do not want to rage at people spending hundreds to get a team. How are we this bad at set pieces? Tyler, 0 determination to win the header. We're just occupying zones. Xerxes. Yep. Guys, we're literally probably the worst at defending set pieces in the league. Xerxes is like 6'5" as well, by the way, guys. How's he getting beat with a header? Like, this is why it makes me think that, oh, okay, it's something to do with how we're set up rather than the actual players. Like, everyone was going on at Martinez, but I think it's how we're set up. Like, we're just not well set up for set pieces. Because it's not a coincidence that we've conceded like 6 set pieces now. Oh. Bournemouth come close again, but Onana saves. Ahmad, come on, save us, Ahmad. Delo. Whenever Delo started at right back, or right wing back, I don't think we've won. That may be a completely false statistic, but it feels like we've never won when he's been at right wing back and Amarim. Did we win a corner? Even if we did, oh, it is on Ahmad's side, so Ahmad's going to take the corner. We've actually got a chance of scoring from this one. Okay, Ahmad's whipped the corner in. Please find Maguire. Please find Maguire. Ahmad whipped in. Oh, he's actually got a good delivery in comparison to Fernandez. Fernandez whips it in. Martinez. Martinez finds no one. Martinez. Ref. Oh, we've got a free kick in a very dangerous spot here. Come on, United. Bring us back. Bring us back. Okay. Free kick. Looks like Ahmad and Bruno Fernandes are lining up to take it. Are we going to see a cheeky set piece or are we going to see a direct free kick? What are we going to go for? I feel like Fernandes is the one to take. Okay, Fernandes shoots straight into the wall. Terrible free kick. Terrible free kick. Okay, ball across the pitch to, I think that's Maguire. That's Maguire playing as a left winger now. Actually set up Malacia quite well. Malacia cross. And it looks like he was fouled. And it's a yellow card to Bournemouth. Bournemouth players furious right now. That was a good little back heel flick from Maguire to unleash Malacia there. Okay, Fernandes to take the free kick here. Oh! Ah. He was going towards Ugarte, but couldn't find him. Bro, need a video on our set piece stats, including Bruno's record on free kicks. Not having a go, but someone else needs a chance on them. Mount ideally, but he's never around. Love the content. How you doing, Neil? How you doing, man? Niall? Let's go with Neil. I don't even know how to like break down Fernandez's set piece. Oh, Martinez. Mazraoui to Martinez. Martinez whips it in. Zirkzee, come on, please. Oh. Yeah, Mount's never around, and Mount's never going to take free kicks. I think he would honestly break his leg if he took a free kick. I think Fernandes. Like, ideally, we need someone better on corners as well, because Fernandez's corners are terrible. Like, you look at Ahmad's corners in this game. I think he's only taken the one just then, but at least it's in like a dangerous area. Fernandez's, they're just not good. Go Wolves. Leicester 0, Wolves 2. Rude is not having a good time at Leicester right now. Ahmad left foot is good for free kicks. Yep, I would probably put Ahmad instead of Fernandes on them right now. When's the last time Fernandes actually like did well from free kick? I swear it's been months, if not years. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy and the lights on at Old Truthford Inc. Mount can't even run in a straight line without getting injured. It's bad for him. It's bad for him. Garnacho with the Ronaldo stand. Ghana with a Ronaldo stand. I mean, are we going to worry about Garnacho at some point as well? That Garnacho still hasn't got a game since he's been dropped from the squad. Like, at least he's being included in the squad. Unlike Marcus Rashford. But Garnacho really really has not impressed under Amorim so far. I just left for 2 minutes and we just got scored. Another set piece, Tess. Another set piece. I think he's only scored 2 free kicks for us. Might be wrong. Pool, COVID, and another. I think Fernandez is good on the set pieces when there's like, or on the free kicks when there's an actual like routine that we're doing. But when it comes to him actually striking on goal, very, very poor. Like, really not good. Not good at all. About 2 seasons ago, Steven, good to see you, man. Fernandez is so bad at set pieces, it's mind-boggling that he's left on them. I think that's going to change very, very soon. I think Fernandez won't be on set pieces come like towards the end of this season. But then we don't even know what Amorim's plan is with set pieces. Like, do we still have that set piece coach, Greg Orson, that we got from like Arsenal? Or is it a new one that Amorim's got coming in? First of all, we need to find out who's responsible for them, because we are genuine. Like, if you take all of these set piece goals away, how many points would we actually be on? Garner is not a team player, nor does he track back. We could really be seeing the end of Garnacho. I mean, I don't want to sound like dramatic, because he's still a young player, so he could still develop under Amorim. But from what we've seen so far, it's not looking pretty. You know, when Ronaldo poses for a free kick, imagine Garnacho standing like him. Please would go into meltdown. I'm not worried about Garnacho. He needs resting. And when he comes on, he cooks. He does need resting, but like, I don't know. His touch looks a bit clunky. And I feel like in this system, you need to be quite a technical, slick, good first touch type of footballer. It's only really the wing-back positions where you get a lot of space to just run into, so maybe he could do well in the wing-back positions, but Ahmad's coming forward. Fernandez! What was that shot, mate? Fernandez. Edge of the box, all of that space, and that's the best you can do. Oh, that was really poor from Fernandez. It would be funny seeing Garnacho do the Ronaldo pose. I'm not having a go, but Garnacho tracks back, man. He tracks back, but it's not... I don't know, it's not with the same intensity. I think Garnacho needs to develop quite a bit. I think he burst onto the speed... Oh, here we go. ManUtd to Fernandez. Ah, no. How did we not score from that? Good save from Fernandez's shot, and then the rebound was cleared. We're piling on some pressure before half-time now. I did not know that it was Kepa Arrizabalaga, or however you say his name, who was in goal for Bournemouth. That is insane. That's a good save from him, to be fair. Good height for him, though, as well. Maybe Fernandez could have gone near post to cross from Ahmad, corner. Oh. Is that another corner? Yeah, surely another corner. Okay. Come on, another corner. What can we do? Yeah, because Garnacho was allowed to express himself under Ten Hag. Oh, back post. Goal kick to Bournemouth. He was allowed to express himself, but then also he just had the space to run into. But the only position where you get that much space in Amorim's in Amarim's system is the wing backs. So I just don't see how Garnacho is going to play as a cam. He's going to have to play as a wing back if he wants to play, which means that he's going to have to improve his defensive work a lot. With the best fan base around for overhyping players, Garnacho is good, but not as good as people were hyping him to be. I think Garnacho's good. He just needs to work on, for me, his first touch, his dribbling, and what else? Maybe you could argue tracking back his work ethic, but I think Garnacho is good. Like, his finishing is top. Oh, Fernandez! Oh my god, that's also in the post. I think he. Let's watch this back again. Oh my god, Fernandez! He's just not had a good first half. Fernandez hasn't. Yeah, I think Garnacho's a promising talent, but he needs to change up a few things. First of all, he needs to sort out his first touch. He needs to work on his close control. All of these sort of things, because when you're playing in this system, it's more about linking up with other players. And he's never really done that for any of his goals. Like, for almost all of his goals, he's just got into a bit of space and had a shot. Like, he's really, really good at shooting. Oh, ManUtd! Was that ManUtd? Oh. But yeah, I think Garnacho needs space. But the one thing he's got is he is a good finisher. There's no doubt about that. But then he's inconsistent as well. So he is. It's so frustrating with youngsters because you never know if they're going to explode or not. So it's a hard one to judge with Garnacho. I don't think he's overhyped. I think he's just new to this system. I need him to start more. He is unreal. I'm worried about Rasmus. Rasmus is a hard one as well because it's very 50-50. Again, young player. Has some games where like you're thinking, oh man, he's pressing, he's being proactive, his finishing's great, like he can score from anywhere, all of this sort of stuff. And then he has other games where he's literally just like he's trying to like be a WWE extra rather than a striker. Which is quite poor, really. Kepa or Onana? Onana, 100%. I'd go Onana. As a shot stopper, probably Kepa, but as an overall goalkeeper, Onana. Fair point, man. Love that. XG, ManUtd, 0.75. Bournemouth, 0.18. This is the thing as well. It's so frustrating because the players have gone back into old habits that they were under with Ten Hag, where they just literally weren't finishing teams, and then we paid the price. When are you going to show your face reveal? Probably when I get up to 1 billion subscribers, Tez. As soon as that happens, you'll see this lovely mug. How do people not rate Onana? Tez, that is his face. This is my face. And that's half time, ladies and gents. So, what do we make of that? Let's get this timer sorted. 1-0 down to Bournemouth at home. If we get a win today, Amarim looking very focused. Touching his nose, obviously not happy with what he's seen, but he's going to have to pretend like he is. So then he can motivate these players. These mommy-coddled players. But what do we make of that first half? And do we make any subs to improve the game? I'm thinking one sub in particular. Let's see if you guys can guess it. Ahmad's corner kicks are excellent. Bruno's kicks are rubbish. They are rubbish. Bruno needs to be banned from taking set pieces. The only set pieces I want to see Bruno take are when we've actually got to when we've actually got a routine, because he's good at those, but when it comes to actually just a cross, he's not actually that good. What's that? It's his face. XG update, Manchester United 0.93, Bournemouth 0.18. It's all our positions. XG is always going to be lower, even though we're losing, because they keep scoring from set pieces. Like, you're not supposed to score from set pieces. That's not the norm. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy and keep the lights on at Old Truthford Incorporated. We just don't have physicality in set pieces. We are so stagnant. Agree, sure. I mean, Xerxes like 6'4", 6'5". How's he getting beat for a header, man? Our attack is as dangerous as a tranquilized dog. I mean, tranquilized dogs are pretty dangerous. Wow, Wolves are 3-0 up against Leicester. I think the honeymoon period with Rude at Leicester is slowly coming to an end. Off to work. Cheers, boys. United better figure it out in the half-time team talk. Thanks for tuning in, Ethan. Godspeed. Have a good time at work, mate. But yeah, one sub, guys. I'm going for one sub, and that sub would be to completely change the game. I am taking Malacia off, and I'm putting Lenny Yoro on. I'm going to put Yoro where Mazraoui is, and I'm going to move Mazraoui to right wing back, and I'm going to put Delo at left wing back, because Malacia has been an absolute passenger this game. He's done absolutely nothing. Like, I'm just looking at some stats here. 1 ground duel 1 out of 5, so 20%. He's lost 4 duels. Committed 2 fouls. 0% of tackles won. 2 accurate long balls. 0% accurate crosses. Why is Malacia on that pitch? He's doing absolutely nothing. Malacia needs to be taken off. Bring Yoro on. Put Mazraoui at right wing back and put Delo at left wing back, and it will completely change this game. Because Fernandez is having to do a lot of work on that left-hand side because Malacia is just not providing anything to him. Whereas if he had an option of somebody running past him, then he could actually open up the play a bit more. But yeah, no, absolutely very, very disappointing from Malacia. I just think he's not going to be the same player after the injury. I mean, we only bought him for like, what, 12, 15 mil? Sell him for like 3 mil. Okay, we made a loss, but injuries happen. Sell Malacia, get him gone. Because he's not good enough to be a squad player. I would like to see a winger at the left-back position. Malacia keeps going backwards with the ball and keeps fouling. Yep. Even just putting Garnacho on for Malacia, but I do think it would be safer to put Yoro on and then keep the fullbacks as Delo and Mazraoui. But yeah, shocking from Malacia. And shocking from Xerxes. Carlos asking how Xerxes is doing. Xerxes is the reason we conceded, because he literally didn't even jump with his man that he was supposed to be marking on the set piece. So, and yep, we did concede another set piece, guys, if you missed it. I don't know how this keeps happening to us, but it does. Another set piece. So yeah, I think Xerxes just, I don't know. It's a game for Højlund, really, because he can he can stretch the back line with his pace. Yep, I do think Højlund would be a good choice to come on as well. I'd probably bring Højlund on about 65th minute, but I'd make that sub with Yoro coming on as soon as possible. Like, literally start of the half. Like, be proactive, Amarim. You're 1-0 down. You don't have to go 2-0 down to make subs. Bring Yoro on now. Learn from your mistake against Tottenham. Because had he made those subs earlier, we probably would have won that Tottenham game. We are just bad, says Suhan. Amazed. We're actually not bad. We're actually decent. But set pieces, we are literally the worst team in the league. We have to be the worst team in the league when it comes to set pieces. We are atrocious. What subs would you guys make to change the game? Amazed that Yoro hasn't gotten many minutes under Amarim. I think it's because he came back from an injury, so Amarim doesn't want to rush him and get him injured again. We are just bad. We are just bad, says Suhan. Now, 47% of goals we conceded are from set pieces. No way. That is a ridiculous stat if true. Somebody needs to lose their job. Like, surely. If we're conceding from that many set pieces, someone needs to lose their job. Who is it? Come on. 44, I think. Ridiculous. Avram, Malacia needs to go. Completely agree, Avram. I think if it was up to me, Malacia's getting subbed off, Yoro's coming on, Delo's going to that left wing back position, and Mazraoui's going right wing back. Malacia's just, yeah, he's a shadow of his former self. Like, the left back position, whatever you want to call it, is cursed. Like, sure, Malacia. Hopefully, whoever we bring in next doesn't get injured, but yeah, no, we can't be dealing with this anymore. We can't have passengers anymore. Like, the league is too competitive to have like a passenger in the team. Like, Delo just about gets away with it against lower level opposition, but Malacia, nah, he can't get away with it. Never seen anything from him to begin with. Well, when he originally signed, like, Malacia was a workhorse. Like, he was sprinting up and down at left back. I mean, some people were arguing he should start over Luke Shaw. But then he did have clangers as well, where he just gave the ball away in like terrible positions. So I think it's one of those. I think Malacia was good, but it's just not turned out well for him. So he's got to go. Saw that we are looking to bring in Lecce player Dorgu for left back or Alvaro Fernandez. Yeah, bring in Alvaro Fernandez. I think bring in Alvaro Fernandez, sign someone else, and then you've got your left back position sorted. I guess the only reason you wouldn't bring in Fernandez is in case the player didn't want to come back, because odds are we won't just start with Fernandez and he won't just like play our games from now on. So yeah, he probably would only want to come back to United if he got a guaranteed amount of game time to help with his development. But yeah, no, I think Alvaro would be a good choice to bring back. Just looking at all of these opportunities for United, man. A lot of them coming from Fernandez. Fernandez has not had a good first half. Not a terrible first half, because he has been getting in good positions, but he just hasn't been clinical enough. We need to see more from Fernandez. And also saw somewhere that if United wait for the summer to sign left back, they might try to bring in Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes would be a good option. I like DeMarco from Inter Milan, but I think that they don't want to sell him. Then think about it. We've got like the Peruvian guy, that like young kid who's going to develop. I think he's like 18 or so. We'd have Fernandez, Alvaro Fernandez, and we'd also have a big left back, like a big summer signing left back, and then our left back position's sorted for the next however many years. We asked about DeMarco and said he's untouchable. Yeah, I'd sign DeMarco if we could. DeMarco would be a really, really good fit for the team, but yeah, it's a shame. I want DeMarco, really. But yeah, the score, line. I mean, admin's prediction is still on track for 2-1 victory, but it is going to get worrying for Amarim that he does have to continuously come back from losing positions. Like, it's almost definitely a trend now for his time at United. I'm quite disappointed with the players because I thought that they would actually learn from the set piece mistakes, but they just don't have that aggression that they need. Don't know Italians, never really fit into the Prem. That's my worry about DeMarco, really. I don't know, there are some Italians that have done well in the Prem. I don't know, I don't think they would fail. I think also you've got to bear in mind, like, wing back is one of those positions that no matter the league, as long as you're like physically in shape to like run up and down the wing, then like nothing's going to stop you. So I don't think he would struggle particularly in the league. I think he'd do fairly well. Eshaw, by the way, are you in the Discord? Because if you're not, we need to get you in. Get you in and get you signed up to the... No, I mean, they don't really like to play in England. Oh, okay. That's quite interesting. I didn't know that. But I guess it makes you make a good point. You're not in the admin's angels, are you, Eshaw? If you want to join the secret cult of Old Truthford, Eshaw, because you have been a regular on the streams, then drop me a DM on Instagram and I'll get you in. Admin needs more angels. Yeah, I know. I've been clearing out the angels. So I'm hiring for some admin's angels right now. But yeah, what changes other than maybe centre back do you think that we should make to actually grab and yoink a win here? Because it's the only two players who I think have actually played well today have to be Ugarte and Martinez. I think Martinez has played very well, and I think Ugarte has been... Ugarte is just a solid 7 out of 10 right now. But I think it makes sense given that he's played in this system before. Is Admin Angels different from the Old Truthford Discord? Yeah, man. We got the secret group within the Old Truthford Discord, Eshaw. That's where all the regulars reside, like Mackenzie, Nick, Suhan. Wow, Yoro for Malasia. Called it. Called it. Knew it was going to happen. Okay, Amarim's actually been proactive, so we're going to win this game now. Malasia has been on toast the entire game. And Delo's going to move over to left wing back. And Mazraoui's going to move over to right wing back. We're also going to see Fernandez have a better second half here now because he's going to be supported by the left wing back. In the first half, he wasn't supported by Malasia whatsoever. So we're going to see it now. Admin spot on. Love to see it. Want to know why? Because admin is never wrong. Hashtag Fury robbed. Never wrong. Never. Other than all the other times where I've been wrong. But second half is underway. Let's get the timer going. Okay. Let's see how we do here. Xerxes, 2 Delo. As poor as... Oh, God. I just remembered Delo's terrible at left wing back as well, though. But surely he's got to perform better than Malacia. Surely. You'd think. We have a Dankest memes. Just sent my Discord info to Instagram. Cool, man. I'll get you set up after the match. You do have to do an initiation, though, Rishal. There is an initiation involved to get into the secret cult of Old Truthford. Okay, Onana at the back. The memes are pretty dank. The memes are pretty dank, just saying. Okay, Bournemouth playing around the back. Onana comes out, but Bournemouth get the ball first. Get in goal, Onana. Oh my God! Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, Bournemouth absolutely sky it. And we're back in the game. Okay, Onana at the back. Okay, throw in for Bournemouth. I really need Martinez to have a good game here, because otherwise that video I made is going to age like milk. Come back on. Pradan, good to see you, man. Come back on. I hope it is. Part of the crew, part of a ship, part of a crew, part of a ship. Pradan, you're another one who needs to drop me a DM on Instagram to get you involved in the secret cult of Old Truthford. We're slowly creating a very strong admin's angels. I like it. Okay, done. Love it. Okay, whipping cross from Bournemouth. And it's over everyone's heads. Things you love to see. Okay, throw in from Mazraoui. Okay, Fernandez pressing. Martinez to Delo. Delo pressed. Okay, Delo with a throw in. To Xerxes. Come on. Goal Stidard. Utrecht 2, Stidard 3. Nick's providing us all the relevant football scores. Okay, throw in from Bournemouth. Cross from Bournemouth. Bournemouth attacking. Lots of space on their left-hand side. They find the cross, but Martinez clears well. Martinez has had a really good game, I'd say. Euro to Manu. Manu back to Euro. Euro just gives the ball away. Poor from him. Oh, wow. Bournemouth almost threugh our entire defence there. Onana looks like he has no idea who to give the ball to. Don't like that. Okay, Kepa on the ball. Ball forward. Martinez. Bournemouth on the ball again. Bournemouth coming forward. Come on, Bournemouth. Safer, mate. What are you chatting? Oh, Onana. Okay. Euro. We're getting pressed a lot here, and Euro doesn't look like he exactly knows how to deal with it. Ooh, we've got some subs. Rasmus and Garnacho coming on. Who's going to be coming off? So Xerxes for Hoyland, surely. Who's going to be coming off for Garnacho? Okay, Martinez on the ball. Back to Onana. Has Manu been balling? Nah, I wouldn't say Manu's had like a particularly amazing game. He's had a decent game, Carlos, but it's not been amazing. Onana at the back. Forward. Manu. To Maguire. To Manu. Okay, Martinez coming forward. Fernandez. To Delo. Delo cuts in. Oh, why does he shoot every time? Delo, learn. You can't shoot. Stop cutting in and shooting. XG United 1.02, Bournemouth 0.32. Bournemouth are slow. Well, they're not slowly. They've pretty much come into it again in this second half. Okay, Fernandez. Finds Xerxes in the box, but his touch lets him down. Ugarte to Fernandez. To Manu. To Fernandez. To Ahmad. Ahmad waiting for Ugarte. Finds Ugarte. Sustained pressure here. Mazraoui wins the corner. How do you give Martinez a rating? At the moment, I'd probably give Martinez a 7. I think he's played really well. Safer really wants to be sent for Shadow Realm. Hoyland for Zerk. Garnacho for Ugarte. Interesting. Okay, so I see what he's done. So Fernandez is going to drop in with Manu, and Garnacho is going to go Cam. Okay. Corner here for Ahmad to take. This is pretty much Amarim's version of all-out attack. Cross in! Oh my god! What happened there? Was that off the line? Cross in. Oh, Not off the line, but cleared mid-air. Had he not kicked that in the air, would it have gone in? Nah, I don't think it would have. But still, close. Ahmad, cross again. Ahmad's corners are dangerous. Why Ugarte off? Because we need a goal, man. We need a goal. So he's kept Fernandez and ManUtd on. Also, you've got to bear in mind Ugarte has played a lot of football over the past few weeks. We need Anthony Gordon. This manager is crap. Bring Erik ten Hag back. ManUtd is going to be the next Rashford. All hype. Safer. How have we not scored? Says Tess. Oh, come on. Oh, Bournemouth coming forward here. On the left-hand side. What are we going to do? This is why we need Rashford to start. Oh, Ahmad. Kicked out of play. Xerxes not looking very happy with himself on the bench. As he shouldn't. Come on. If we win this game, we're 2 points off City. Okay, Martinez. Forward to Rasmus. Rasmus finds Yoro. Yoro to Ahmad. Ahmad long ball to Garnacho, who flicks it on. Delo should have been further forward there. I don't know why he was so deep. Half time, Iraq 0, Yemen 0. Nick, with all of the most relevant football scores from around the globe, just in case you weren't tuning into those games, guys. There's Mason Mount in the director's box. Truthford, what's your case on Keno getting sporting director job or not the next manager? I think he would burn the place to the ground, to be honest. I think he would just like set on fire and burn the place to the ground. Bournemouth throw in. Or he would either just assault everyone, all of the players. He'd see how much stuff like they've got away with under managers and just like absolutely go insane. More losses for Manchester United incoming. These primary school players are good for nothing, can't do anything right, and should no longer be in the league. It's just set pieces, man. Like, I mean, people are gonna read a lot into it, but it is literally just a set piece separating us and us just not finishing our chances. The defense has actually been decent this game. XG update, United 1.32, Bournemouth 0.32. We're a whole point ahead. Man. We were doing this under Ten Hag as well, though. Like, we were beating players. Oh my god, did Mazraoui just give away a pen? Oh my god, Mazraoui's just given away a pen. I think we need to see a replay of that. Mazraoui, no! He's gone from hero to zero. Why has he given away a pen? He looks frustrated with himself. Did he give away the pen? Yeah, that's a clear pen. Why would he do that? Oh, that's really bad. We've been poop attacking. XG means nothing when you have 12 donkeys on the field. Penalty, bruh. It is set pieces, but defensive, we going to be stronger because we're playing with 5 in the back and 2 DMs. I get we have wing backs, but you get me. Yeah, I get you, Neil. Was supposed to be a good Sunday. Well, my Christmas is now ruined. Let's see if Onana can save our Christmases. Come on, Onana. Save Christmas. Save Christmas, Onana, please. Please save Christmas. Kluivert scored all of his last few penalties. Come on. Come on, Onana. Kluivert lined up to take it. He takes and he scores. 2-0 to Bournemouth. Well, the storm that Amarim's been talking about has officially arrived. Out of the EFL Cup to Tottenham and now 2-0 down to Bournemouth in the league. I think we would be lucky to get Europa League football next season. Comeback incoming. Nah, we're not coming back from this now. I guess comeback was not on the cards. Not today, guys. Manchester has fallen. Has indeed. Sell the whole team, says Carlos. Realistically, it's 2 individual mistakes though, guys. We need to remember that. Mazraoui and Xerxes. Poor mistakes. Very, very poor. Did he even get any of the ball? It doesn't look like he got any of the ball. It's terrible. Okay, Maguire at the back now. To Martinez. Delo to Fernandez in the midfield. Fernandez, poor ball. ManUtd. Oh my god, Bournemouth coming forward again. Oh my god. Oh my god, Euro. Oh, it's in between Euro's legs. Oh, it's 3-0. It's 3-0 to Bournemouth. Yeah, we've capitulated. Yeah, the team knew that they weren't coming back from 2-0 down and they just gave up. 3-0. Half of these players need to go. Amarim really not happy on that touchline. Oh my god. Yeah, buddy, time to pack it up. It's over. I can't believe we have not scored. Amarim gone by July. I don't think he'll be gone by July. I think Ineos have to back him now. They've got no choice. How is not one of those players like sliding to block the cross coming in? How did that get through Yoro's legs? How did... Oh my god. Fair enough with the set piece and like giving away a penalty, but that's just poor defending. So we've now conceded 17 goals in 9 games under Amarim. So we're averaging just under 2 goals a game, but we're conceding under him. Terrible. Okay, Hoyland, forward. Garnacho. Oh, I've Garnacho because score. Nah, it's terrible. Terrible finish from Garnacho. And it's still 3-0. Still 3-0. Let's talk about anything else. Is anyone doing anything nice for Christmas? I'm done, says Eshaw. These games are killing me. Merry Christmas, I'm out, says Tyler. Anyone doing anything nice for Christmas? Seeing family or anything like that? Oh, God. This was not in the script for Omar Barada and Jason Wilcox. Sorry, but that goal is on ManUtd. Too casual trying to flick it up around the player when he could have just passed back or turned and driven forward. I think it's on the defense as well. Like, there's like 4 defenders around the player and he still gets the cross off. Like, come on, guys. Somebody's got to block off the angle. Rasmus Højlund slamming into players. Loses the ball. At least if we can get a couple goals back, it'll be a like respectable scoreline. But 3-0 to Bournemouth at home. This is Manchester United. Oh my God. Oh my God. Even Yoro is playing in a very casual manner. Yep, I agree, Pradhan. I mean, what's the difference? By the way, Erik ten Hag and Amorim with rotation. He keeps rotating. I mean, has he ever picked the same team twice? No, he hasn't. I don't know if he thinks it'll make the team stronger, but like it feels like players are picking up injuries no matter what. So I'd just play the best team. Fernandez, that was a good cross from the looks of it, but defended well there by the Bournemouth defence. We need at least a goal, otherwise military training tomorrow. Christmas is cancelled. Everyone turn up to Carrington. I wish he'd just start his best team. I mean, you could argue that the Euro bloody bringing him on actually made us worse. What is that flick from Martinez? Why is Martinez trying all of his fancy flicks in defence? What is going on with this team? Okay, Delo. Højlund had a chance at a shot there, but it was saved. Oh, this is tragic. This is actually tragic. What if this is the best team? No. Don't see what Amorim wanted to do with Malacia at left back if he was gonna play Delo anyways. I think he was just literally trying to give people a rest. Fernandez not happy with the ref there for some reason. Nandez's frustration is showing. Maguire talking to the ref as well. He obviously is having flashbacks from being United captain. Their bums don't deserve a warm Christmas with the family. Go and train until you're worth your money. I am speechless, says Tess. I'm just pissed off, says Nick. Kepa better than Onana, for fudge's sake. They can't even get the basics right, let alone trying to be Ronaldinho. Feel like a year out of Europe might help the players realise how shite they really are. When's the last time United didn't have Europe? Should have kept Van Nistelrooy. Amorim. Van Nistelrooy is getting destroyed at Leicester by Wolves. I don't think it would have made a difference. Should have kept Van Nistelrooy. Amorim has done nothing. Needs to go already. This is what happens when small-time management comes around. Who was he resting with Malacia when Delo started? And Mazraoui was playing as well. Delict is sick, so he was resting Yoro. He wanted to. He doesn't want Yoro to play too many games because he's coming back from that like long injury that he got in pre-season. That's why he's managing Yoro's game time more. That's why Malacia started. I'm just tired of giving all these managers time. Manchester will finish in 15th, mark my words. Still playing Onana, and I told you all that garbage can is a nothing player. It's just not ideal, is it? It's not ideal, really. Bournemouth will win 6-0. I don't think they're going to win 6-0. I don't think we can make many more individual mistakes. Oh my god, Manu. Manu just literally went past like 4 players by himself. It's been a month since Yoro being back. He's played Mount as soon as he came back, so he wasn't going to play Mount for the whole game, though, was he? And also, Yoro's a young player. I think that's why. I think Yoro actually, because he's a 19-year-old, and the injury that kept him out. Ahmad! Oh my god. Nobody has their shooting boots on today. Nobody has their shooting boots on today. Yoro's a young player, and he came back from like a 3 to 4 month injury. Like Mount's injury that was coming out, that was keeping him out, were just like small niggles here and there. That's why he was going to be played. 2014-2015 is the last season United were not in Europe. Okay, was that with David Moyes? That must have been with David Moyes then. Or the year after David Moyes, rather. Onana is a pain. Both the keepers are killing me. I'm just going to hear you narrate the game. I'm not watching this shiz show. You're not missing much, I'm not going to lie. It is like watching paint dry. You're getting sacked in the morning, says Carlos. I mean, being 3-0 down to Bournemouth has to be like a low. Bournemouth are such a small club. Has to be a an all-time low. Wasn't there a season under Ole when United did not play in Europe? Nope. Ole always played in Europe with Ole. Sacking of Moyes Van Gaal first season. So it's going to be 10 years. We're not going to be in Europe for the first time in 10 years. Is this all part of the process, though? Do we have to get worse to get better? I mean, maybe it's just a necessary evil. Okay, Kepa to take the kick. Before that, we win all of them since 1992. God. No, Ole's interim management season, they tied against Reading and didn't make into Europe. Let's have a look. So that would have been 18-19 season. I still think they got into Europe. They're in the Europa League, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they were in the Europa League. We've been in Europe every single season. Every single season, yeah, until that Van Gaal season. We at least have to get into Europe. I don't think we're going to get into Europe, Nick. I actually don't think we are. Whenever we come up against a team that is slightly good, we absolutely crumble. At least conference, and even that is a shame. Nah, I'd prefer to be in like no Europe than Conference League. Does have admin, that'll get us relegated. Can't get worse from this. Yeah, never mind. Bring Ole back. I'd take Ole. 18-19, got kicked out of group stage and went to Europa. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video for this disgraceful display. How is this? Is 2 seasons in a row, by the way, that we've had to watch us get like destroyed in every game. We started so well as well. Like, we were dominating, we couldn't finish our chances, set piece, then a penalty, and then just outplayed. Then the spirit was just gone. Oh, okay. We've got somewhat of a counter here, but it's just long balls. It's like no one knows where they actually should be. Okay, Delote, forward to Garnacho. Can Garnacho give us a moment? Nah. I don't know why he's trying an outside of the boot cross from there. 18-19 got kicked out of group stage and went to Europa. If we make a comeback, would you hit a backflip? Yeah. If we win 4-3 now, I will send everyone watching this stream a video of me attempting a backflip. Every time Ugarte leaves the pitch, we look lost defensively in the middle of the park. That's true as well, Eshaw. That's a very good observation. We were just cooked. I think Amarim went all out attack a bit too soon by taking Ugarte off. I think that was foolish. Okay, Fernandez to Højlund. Højlund. Why would he try and shoot there? That's poor. That's really poor. Admin with a mask on, no face reveal, and do a backflip where he breaks his neck. Well. Anything for the loyal viewers. Anything for the loyal viewers, Nick. Amarim is now going insane on the touchline. Iraq, Yemen is still 0-0. Okay, folks. Remember, Iraq, Yemen, 0-0. Big game going on. I'm not looking forward to doing the player ratings for this match. Okay, Fernandez. Ahmad. Fernandez. And it's a corner. Sudan 1-0 Ethiopia. Ugarte should have been kept on. Yep, he should have. I don't know how you think you can win a game in the Premier League with a midfield of ManUtd and Fernandez. Against a side that's in the top, 5, by the way. Well, they were in the top 8, now they're in the top 5. Ahmad shoots to the moon. We've been really, really bad today. Real Madrid 2-0 Sevilla. Shocking stuff from United today. And looks like the fans are leaving. Yep. United fans have seen enough. Have we had a decent strike after Zlatan? Lukaku was decent, but you knew he was going to get you goals, but in the big games, you knew he just wasn't going to turn up. So on Zlatan's level, no. Cavani, actually, yeah, Cavani's a good shout. The only problem with Cavani was his injuries. Oh, Real Madrid, why can't we be like them? Because we're not corrupt enough. We should be more corrupt. Ahmad to Garnacho to Delo. Cross to no one. We have no idea what we're doing going forward, guys. We actually have no idea what we're doing when we go forward. Rasmus. On a scale of 1 to 10, how shiz have we been? I'd honestly say a 2. Oh wait, how shit have we been? 10. That's how shit we've been. 10 or 9. We've been really, really bad. Cavani really didn't play much. He didn't, but when he did play, he was very good. I can't believe I'm still watching this game. No creativity going forward. It's like watching a brick wall, if we're being honest. It's like all the players have just lost belief. Fernandez to Ahmad. Mazraoui to Ahmad. Ahmad tried to find Delo, but straight to a Bournemouth player. We just look tired. Is there any league you guys want the score from? Mazraoui. Oh my god, that shot went to the moon. Nobody's been able to shoot this entire game. Cavani broke the number 7 curse, didn't he? He did. He did indeed. But then Jadon Sancho put it back into effect. Wait, did Jadon Sancho have number 7? Or have I just made that up? I remember when we used to be good, we took it for granted. Croatia, Cyprus. Nick, Croatia score? Stephen Mann, I agree. Oh my god. This is painful. No way. Guys, in the Croatian league, Rijeka are 2-0 up to Slaven Belupo. No way. No way. Okay, Delo. Back to Martinez. These player ratings are not going to be fun to do. I feel like everyone's going to be quite harsh with these player ratings. Delo. Scenes at Rijeka. The Chinese league. Come on, Nick. Give us those Chinese league scores. Oh, God. What's everyone's favorite bit of a Christmas dinner? Fernandez forward. And the ball is out of play now. We have 19 shots and 9 goals on target. And we have 19 shots, 9 on target, and no goals, says Braden. Ah, what a lovely stat. Avram, I don't participate in paganism. What do you celebrate, Avram? No games in China at the moment. Oh, that's a big letdown, Nick. Give us a mystery league, so then we have to guess where the team's from. What about that? That'll keep us going. Okay, just a couple more minutes left of this absolute shiz show, and then we can move on with our lives. What about American football? We're not going to keep track of the hand egg game over here, Carlos. Well, let's go win the La Liga. Yom Kippur, Passover, you know, for holidays that don't honor pagan gods, lol. Bloody hell, I didn't know you were Amish, Avram. Avram the Amish. Okay. Fernandez to Mainu, who's fouled. Oh, Lord. Okay, 5 minutes of added time. Onana to Maguire. Guys, good news. In Gibraltar, Manchester 62 won, Europa FC 0. Oh, nice. So Manchester are winning somewhere. Thanks, Nick. Oh my god, Bournemouth coming forward again. Not partaking in a pagan festival is Amish. Who knows, Avram? I have no idea. I have no idea. Admin, have you heard the news in Germany with the Christmas market? I haven't. What's the news in Germany with the Christmas market? That was sad. Oh, is there like bad news? What's happened in Germany with Christmas market? Let me look it up. Oh, they got attacked in the Magdeburg Christmas market. Oh, wow. 4 women and a 9-year-old boy. Jesus Christ. That's really sad. And the suspect is a psychiatrist. Originally from Saudi Arabia, Al Abdul Mohsen arrived in Germany in 2006 and in 2016 was recognized as a refugee. He ran a website that aimed to help other former Muslims flee persecution in their Gulf homelands. Bloody hell, I need to properly read up on that, but that's really sad. Someone drove into the market at full speed. 5 dead, 200 injured. Oh my god. I'll come back in 5 years, says Carlos Charles. Oh my god. Goal, Iraq 1, Yemen 0. See you in the championship, Carlos. Not surprising, says Avram. Okay, Bournemouth passing it around the back. Oh my god, there's so much space. Martinez did well to block. I think Martinez is one of the only players who can come out of this game with a bit of credibility, if I'm being honest. Everyone else has been really trash. Garnacho, I thought, has actually looked pretty threatening when he's come on. But still not good enough. There are videos online from the moment he drove into it. Oh god. I don't know if I want to watch those. Martinez, good block there again. Every Christmas market in Germany now has a full military convoy to keep things in order. It's really bad. Yeah, stuff like that's quite sad when that happens, especially around the holidays. Like, this is just sad. XG, Man United 2.2, Bournemouth 1.17. 1.17 and they're 3-0 up. Oh. We were winning a trophy this season, says Pradan. Nah, we're not. I think had we beat Spurs in the Carabao Cup, it was on, but we lost to Spurs. So if you lose to Spurs, you don't deserve to win a trophy yourself. Fernandez shot straight at the keeper. And that's full time. Man, that is full time at the game here. Bournemouth 3, Manchester United 0. Bear with me, folks. I am going to get the player ratings up, but then we're going to call it a day and we can all go and enjoy our Christmases. Unlike the victims of that bloody attack, because I mean, that is just really, I'm not gonna lie, that's really quite sad. I mean, what happened in that place never should happen anywhere really, but I think when people don't check who they're surrounding themselves with, then this can happen. And yeah, it's just really quite sad. But let's get these player ratings all done. Just bear with me, folks. So we've conceded 7 goals in the last 2 games. Just shocking, really. Okay, let's get these player ratings all up. Just bear with me, folks. Is that everyone? Make sure we've got everyone in this. Get your thoughts in the chat. I will be reading them out before we go through player ratings. I think that's everyone that we had. Yep. Okay. Okay, let's go through all of your comments down below, and then we'll go through the player ratings. Okay. Perfect. This team couldn't hit water if they fell off a ship. Amarim about to cry, says Predan. Ready to throw some 1s and 2s, says Avaram. Avaram been sharpening up his boxing skills, from the sounds of it. I am crying, says Tess. No team should be this bad learning a new system. Well, when the players have the brain of a pigeon, yeah, that's what happens when they're learning a new system. I can't believe I am still hopeful for this team. That's all that we can do at this point. I mean, we've got no signs to say that we're going to be a success. We're just praying and hoping that we actually do something. Okay, let's get through these player ratings, and then we can all enjoy our Christmases, or at least try to, by switching off from this godforsaken club. Onana. What do we think about Onana's performance, everyone? I need a rating from 1 to 10. You can do points as well. I am going to do points. Okay, so Avaram's going 3. Predan's going 0. Damo is going 2. I'm feeling for Onana, 3 goals conceded, made 2 saves, but I think they were directly at him. All he did was pass the ball, mate. All he did was pass the ball. 3.1 keeps going with. I'm feeling a 3.5. I'm going to be generous. Because realistically, one was a pen. You're not expected to really save them. The other one was a set piece where, like, again, the ball was like looped over him. Like, doesn't matter who's in goal, they're not saving that. And the third one potentially could have done better. So, but yeah, I'm going to go 3.5. 5.0, goals weren't really his fault. I would give 5, but I just can't give that high when you've conceded 3 goals at home. Even if they weren't your fault, I think 3.5 for Onana. Mazraoui, the man who was our saviour, the man who was our player of the season. Hero turned villain today. Mazraoui, we're going to have to go with... Gave away a penalty. I'm going to have to... And a vital penalty as well. That penalty was for second goal. We were only 1-0 down at that point. Mazraoui, I'm going to have to give him... I'm feeling a 4.5. Because I think it took away so much of the momentum that we were building up. I'm going to have to give Mazraoui a 4.5 in that game. Damo going 5.4, Pradan 5.2, Maz 1.725. Very, very particular there, Avram. Very, very particular. We're going to go next with Maguire. Before we do, if you haven't already, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy and got to keep the lights on at Old Truthford Inc. But yeah, let's go through Maguire's performance. I think Maguire wasn't that bad. I'm not going to lie. I don't think the first 2 goals weren't his fault. Third goal potentially could have done better. I need to rewatch it. Third goal definitely could have done better, actually, I'd say. Won all of his aerial duels. Ground duels, he wasn't that effective. 20% won. I think I'm going to give Maguire higher than Mazraoui because he didn't give away a pen, so... Going to give him a 4. I'm going to give him a 5. I'm going to give Maguire 5. Really don't think he was that bad, but don't think he was that good either. Maguire was decent, 5.5. Maguire 2. None of the back 5 are getting more than 2. We lost 3-0 at home to Bournemouth. Some have more responsibility for the mistakes than others, were Avram, and I think Mazraoui giving away a pen, terrible. Maguire for the third goal could have done better. Martinez, I actually think Martinez had a good game. I'm not going to lie. I'd actually rate him the highest player on the pitch. But at the same time, like Avram said, 3 goals to Bournemouth at home. I'm gonna be generous with Martinez. I'm actually gonna give him a 6. I think he was just below. They were all below average, but I think he could actually look back on that game and say, "Okay, I didn't do that many things wrong." Yeah. What are you guys going for Martinez? Martinez 2, says Avram, staying consistent. Damo saying 4. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with a 6. Okay. Let's move on to Martinez is somewhere 5.7 or 5.8 max. Malacia. Now, Malacia, I think he's gonna be given. He was so bad he was subbed off at half time. I'm giving Malacia. Well, actually, I think he was worse than Onana. I'm gonna give Malacia a 3. I think his legs are completely gone. I think he did absolutely nothing while he was on the pitch. And I think he should be sold immediately, really. I think Malacia just needs to go. Malacia 0.9, 3.5 for Malacia. Just absolutely shocking, mate. Just absolutely shocking. I think he needs to be shipped off ASAP, Rocky. Delo. What do we think about Delo's performance? I can't really fault Delo for too much. His stats are atrocious. Won 0% of his ground duels, 0% tackles won, 1 accurate long ball in 90 minutes, 0% of successful dribbles, 0% shot accuracy, expected goals of 0.31 as well, by the way. That was his XG when it came to scoring, and he just didn't manage to do it. Delo admin's fave, says Predan. I'm gonna have to give Delo. He can't be worse than Mazraoui. Mazraoui gave away a pen, guys. I'm gonna have to give Delo 4.6. 4.6 for Delo. I think he was bad, but in terms of like blatant errors, he wasn't as bad as Mazraoui, Malacia, or Onana. Manu. I think this is probably one of the only times that you'll see me giving Delo a higher score than Mazraoui, and rightfully so. I mean, he didn't give away a pen. So yeah. Manu. What are we going to say about Manu? What are we thinking, guys? Because I think this is more of a controversial one with Manu. I don't agree with that. 5.7 for Manu. 4 for Manu, says Avram. Go on, guys. Manu, get your scores. 5.2 for Manu. I'm feeling a... What am I feeling? For Manu, I think we're going to have to go 5.5. I don't think he had a terrible game, but then at the same time, that second, was it the second or I think it was the third goal when he was a bit nonchalant with the pass, which led to the counter for Bournemouth. Obviously, the defensive work for that third goal was absolutely atrocious. But, I mean, Manu did lead to that third goal. So I'm going to have to go 5.5 for Manu. Don't think it was shocking, but at the same time, below average for what I'd expect from a Manu performance. Let's have a look at Ugarte. What do we think for Ugarte, guys? I mean, realistically, he was the one putting up the fight. He was the one who was keeping us defensively solid and secure. And then as soon as he came off, things just absolutely turned to shiz. So, Ugarte coming off really was the spine of the team. I think there's not much separating him and Manu. I think arguably I'd probably say he was slightly better than Manu. So maybe we go 5.6 for Ugarte. Let's go 5.6. Okay, moving on to the forwards. Let's start with Fernandes. What do we make of Fernandes' performance? I mean, it's so hard for Fernandes when he doesn't score or assist because he actually created 4 chances that game. Had an expected assist of 0.4. Some of his stats: ground duels won 38%, aerial duels won 0%, tackles won 67%, accurate long balls 67%, accurate crosses 50%, successful dribbles 0%. Man, he tried. 5.3 says Predan, 4.9 from Damo. Bruno 3.5. I'm gonna have to give Bruno. What are we giving Bruno? His crosses, set pieces, poor. Pass accuracy 74%. Was he better than Ugarte or Manu? don't think there was much separating them. I think from the chances he had in the first half, I'm going to have to give him a 5 out of 10. Even though he created more than these two, he really should have scored one of those opportunities. It would have changed the entire game, and his corners are atrocious. Set piece shots, terrible. Fernandez, not good. Not good at all. Let's see. Let's move over to Xerxes. What do we make of Xerxes' performance, guys? I mean, Xerxes. Oh boy, where do we begin? Let's see some of his stats. I'm scared to, but let's have a look at some of his stats. Xerxes, oh my god. He played 54 minutes and made 6 passes the entire game. He failed 5 passes. So, pass accuracy of 55%. Shot accuracy, 0%. Successful dribbles, 1. 0 tackles, 1. 1 aerial duel, 1. And 1 ground duel, 1. Really poor. And he was at fault for the first goal. Thank you for reminding me, Nick. I absolutely forgot about that. So he did absolutely nothing for us during the game. And he did absolutely nothing for us during the game. And he was at fault for the first goal going in. Xerxes 2.5. 3.8 says Damo. 4 for Pradan. 2.5 for Nick. I'm gonna have to go with a 2 out of 10. I think Xerxes was atrocious. Also, guys, I hate to backtrack, but I do need to address this. I'm gonna put Onana back up to a 4.6 because realistically, he didn't make any individual errors. Mazraoui did. Mazraoui deserves a lower score than Onana. I think Onana needs to be bumped back up to a 4.6. So I've made that revision. I do think the 3 worst performers of the game were Xerxes, Malacia, and Mazraoui. 2.5, 2.0. Pradan going, nah, sorry, mate. I've got to backtrack there because Onana didn't actually make any individual mistakes, whereas Mazraoui, Malacia, Xerxes all had stinkers. That leaves us with Ahmad. What do we do with Ahmad? Before I give Ahmad a rating, guys, if you haven't already, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new to the home of Honestly Biased Sports content. Ahmad, we're gonna have to go. Let's have a look at some of his stats as well. So 88% pass accuracy. His shooting boots were not on. He missed so many good opportunities. Created 4 chances as well, so he was active. He had an expected assist ratio of 0.69, so he was involved, but his shooting boots just weren't on today. Shot accuracy 33%. That's not like him. Successful dribbles 33%. Accurate crosses 50%. Tackles 1. 100%. Ground duels. Realistically, we were just bossed today. We were bossed on that pitch. Like, even though we just lost all of our duels. Ahmad, I'm going to go with... It was below average, wasn't it? I'm going to go 5.9. I'm going to go 5.9 for Ahmad. I don't think he had a better game than Martinez. I think that he fluffed his shots a lot. Didn't always pick the correct option. And yeah, I think he I think he really, really could have improved. 6 I'm going for. Nah. 5.8 said Predan. 6 for Damo. Nah, unfortunately, Ahmad isn't one. Those are my player ratings. Which ones do you think stand out the most? Which ones would you change, guys? If you could change any of these player ratings, which one would you choose? Onana. Bradan is not happy with that Onana score. He conceded 3 goals, but what could he do about the pen and the Xerxes chance? I don't think he could have done a lot. You would change Malacia, Zerk to 1. Oh, wow. I think, I think just overall terrible game from everyone. But now we're just going to go through a few more updates for the next 10-15 minutes and then we'll call it a day, folks. Let's see if I can pull up this quickly because I believe Amarim's come out. Let's see what Amarim has had to say. It is not a happy Christmas for the Red Devils. Okay, let's look at what it's saying on Twitters. So this will be the first year where Manchester United finish in the bottom half of the Premier League table on Christmas Day. Ho, ho, ho. Admin needs to go. Godspeed till next game. Godspeed, Nick. Thanks for tuning in, man. Gonna hate watch both the keepers from now onwards. Hate watch both the keepers. But yeah, first breaking records again, as always. Peter Schmeichel had this to say. Very disappointing, too many mistakes. It doesn't really look like a team. They had chances at the end of the first half, but didn't take them. And then it goes 2-0 and 3-0. You've got to wonder as well what the exclusion of Marcus Rashford is doing to the squad, because even though Amarim's come out and said, yeah, it doesn't really bother them. I mean, I think they're bound to be affected by it. We went from giving Pep head scratch marks to Amarim's headaches. Oh, God. I need to teach those players how to play football. You do, Damo. Could we get Peter back? He could be better than the present keepers. Pradhan really not happy with our keepers, and rightfully so. 7 goals conceded in 2 games, guys. Unheard of. Manchester United have taken 20 plus shots in consecutive games against Premier League sides for the first time since April. We're wide open. We're absolutely wide open at the back. Really, really poor. Let's see what Ruben Amorim has come out and said. He's come out and said, it's hard in this context. It's hard to push for 2 or 3 wins. We're trying, but this game was hard on us. Without any situation, we suffered again at set pieces. We were a little bit nervous for Stadium. Ooh, Stadium was nervous. If you look at the game, we were not conceding anything before the first goal. We had opportunities. If we managed to score the first goal, then the game should be different. We want to score, but we are too nervous. We have to fight this. Joshua Xerxes getting beaten there, which led to our first goal conceded. Oh, man. How's the stadium nervous, huh? He's talking about the fans there, Pradhan. He's talking about the fans may have been a bit hesitant at the start of the match when we didn't score early on. And yeah, it led to us conceding first. We need Roy Keane back and Beckham. I don't think that's going to happen, Damo. Oh, Lord. After the penalty, we need to control the game better because we know this situation is really hard. We have to control better this moment, says Amorim. Oh, God. Remember, both Pradhan and Damo, I am going to be in touch on Instagram and Discord for your initiations to get you into Admin's Angels, the secret cult of Old Truthford. We have to focus on the job and not what you feel in the stadium. It's the only way I know how to focus my players. We have to suffer again, but we will try to win. We will do it until the end. And what else we got? Alejandro Garnacho created 4 chances against Bournemouth. No player on the pitch created more chances than him, despite the fact he played just 35 minutes. Is this going to push Garnacho to start in the side now? Thoughts on the winter transfer market? I don't actually know who we need to bring in. I mean, a left back would obviously be ideal, but surely clubs know how desperate we are for one and they're just going to rinse us. So what positions would you guys look to bring in players in the winter transfer market? New striker, left back, centre mid, left mid. Central mid, left mid. Pradhan goalkeeper, no surprise there. New striker. If we want to get a new striker in, then we have to sell Xerxes. Which I'm not against, by the way. Bring Gikeres in, please. Just literally, Amorim knows the player. He knows the system. Bring him in and sell Xerxes. Left back, DeMarco would be brilliant, but maybe we get another. Maybe we get another player instead. And centre mid, I think we're linked to Edison, that Man City are also linked to. So Edison could be an opportunity for us. I'll go for Theo Hernandez from AC Milan. He'll be very expensive. Yep, Pradhan is correct there. He will be very expensive. Big question marks over this man's future at Manchester United, though. Alejandro Garnacho. We don't know what is actually going to end up happening with him. And that looks like that's all the updates for now. When's our next game? Let's have a look. I believe it's on the 30th. Oh no, it's Boxing Day actually. So we're playing Wolves. We're playing Wolves on Boxing Day. And Wolves have just demolished Leicester. They're going to have a lot of confidence going into that game. And this means that we do remain in 13th place in the league, Manchester United. Which is absolutely shocking. We get so close and then we just fall every time. As soon as it looks like we're about to gain some momentum, we get knocked down. We need to sell Anthony. Wait, Garnacho will stay. There was a chill guy. So this is what you're talking about when Ahmad said that he was a chill guy. Nice little meme there with Ahmad and the chill guy. How are we in the second half of the table? How? Set pieces, man. We've actually lost more games than we've won season, which is atrocious. Oh, lads. How do we even turn this around? I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know what we need to do from here, but we need to do something quick. Ahmad is a chill guy, but today he wasn't very chill with his finishing. He was actually quite choppy with it. We need to train these players a lesson. I mean, if I was Amarim, these players would not be getting Christmas presents. I can tell you that for nothing. No Christmas cards this year. Selza can both the keepers and Malasia. Supposedly Onana's untouchable, so don't know if that's gonna stay that way. But if rumours are anything to believe, Onana's not going to be leaving Manchester United anytime soon. What are your early predictions for Wolves after watching that? After watching that absolute disaster class, guys. Do we actually get a win? Do we have anything to celebrate around the Christmas period, or this team going to let us down once more? I think we are severely missing De Ligt as well, to be honest, because I don't think it's a fact that he's been dropped. Or he hasn't been dropped, but he's been out with sickness, and we've conceded 7 goals in 2 games. 2-0 win United. I'm also going there. Oh, I hope you enjoy it, Damo. I hope it's not disappointing. He can't even touch the ball, for fudge's sake. De Ligt is being missed. Massive miss is De Ligt. Massive, massive miss. Lissandro Martinez has also come out speaking to the media right now. See what he had to say. Very disappointed. I think we're playing very well. We've had a lot of chances, but without scoring. Not defending very well. We have to fix some things, especially on set pieces. We have to score the first goal. We're going to work on that. We have a very good coach and a very good group. It's unacceptable to lose, but we're here to change things. Is De Ligt injured? De Ligt isn't injured, but he is ill. He is missing games through illness right now. I don't know if that's like COVID or something like that. But yeah, De Ligt's got a case of the sniffles. Why are we sticking with Onana? He makes mistakes, all do, but he makes stupid mistakes during important games. Why is he untouchable? What's going on? Onana, for the most part, has been good this season. You've got to admit that, Pradhan. Hopefully it's not COVID. Hopefully, yep. Martinez has also said it's football. We have to accept it. We are 100% confident that we will get success in this club. It's a process. I don't want to point the finger at one player. We win together, we lose together. It is a big pressure, but we love that. I believe a lot in this group. Well, Sandro Martinez is trying to stay hopeful. I'm going to go now. See you guys. See you, Damo, man. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, I mean, hey, admin, why not do another stream on Liverpool and Tottenham? I don't know, man. I can't bear to watch other teams doing well when United are struggling like this. I mean, I'm just not interested in what those Scousers are doing. But yeah, that is going to be that. We fought, we battled. Unfortunately, the players didn't. And that led to us losing 3-0. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all have a delightful Christmas. And yeah, hopefully be seeing some of you guys on Boxing Day. But these players need to take a long, hard look in the mirror. Have a nice end to your weekend all. And Godspeed. P.S. Merry Christmas, one and all.